When Joker was released in 2019, it was very clear to audiences that this was going to remain a standalone film. There wasn't going to be any greater cinematic universe connected to it, and it wasn't going to have any further sequels. But it's very clear that Warner Brothers saw the dollar signs with this film, since it was the first R-rated film to gross over $1 billion, and it is the highest grossing R-rated film not adjusted by inflation. It's very clear that WB sees profit with this franchise, and from a business standpoint, it makes sense to continue on with a sequel, but I remain skeptical. The idea of this film having a sequel feels forced to me. I fear that this could be a forced continuation of the original. I mean, again, this film feels like a standalone story, and I worry that a mediocre sequel could tarnish the legacy of a pretty solid film. One of the reasons why Joker was so critically acclaimed was because it didn't really feel like a standard comic book film. It had more in common with a psychological drama from the 70s and 80s like Taxi Driver and King of Comedy. Yes, there is the criticism that this film is way too derivative of those films, but it's honestly a breath of fresh air to me and many others that this film took more out of the pages of those films than a standard Marvel movie. Arthur's story kind of comes to a natural conclusion at the end of the film, and I fear continuing on that story, a story that has already been concluded, will come across as forced. I know I've been overusing that word, but that is the only adjective I can describe in creating a sequel to a story that has already been finished. I, of course, have to address the rumors. I mean, this hasn't been confirmed by Warner Brothers themselves, so take this with a grain of salt, though it has been confirmed by some pretty reputable sources. It has been rumored that Harley Quinn will be played by Lady Gaga, and this film is set to be a musical. I admire Todd Phillips and crew for trying to do something different, trying to, again, break the mold of the comic book movie genre, but this is quite a risk, and it could go very, very wrong. The more cynical side of me feels like that this is just a desperate attempt to get a studio-mandated Joker sequel out to audiences. I fear that these risks are just not going to pay off, and Warner Brothers is just milking the money cow dry, and they're forcing filmmakers to make a film they ultimately don't want to make. I mean, they have a long history of interfering with directors' visions, and even at times forcing filmmakers to make movies they just don't want to make. They did this with Zack Snyder and David Ayer, though they have been better as of recent, with films like The Suicide Squad by James Gunn, The Batman by Matt Reeves, and of course Joker by Todd Phillips. Though I fear that they could be making the same mistakes once again with forcing Todd Phillips to make a Joker sequel. Okay, that's practically all I have to say about this matter. I just wanted to just create this quick little video to get the ball rolling again, to get some more videos out. Honestly, I am so excited for the future of this channel, so look forward to more videos and actually collaborations with some other fantastic creators. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my most recent video, and if you did, make sure to give this video a like. And if you want more content like this, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell notification so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. And shout out to Kirby and Patrick Warburton. Thanks for watching.